Hey everyone, so I wanted to make a video of a story time that kind of creeped me out. I'm not even gonna lie. So on this day, I had taken my dog out for a walk. This is actually nighttime, and from what I can remember, my husband was just not feeling good, so I told him that I'd take the dog. Um, Considering he was a 70-pound pit bull looking dog, he figured that no one would mess with me. Boy, he was so wrong. So what happened was that I was walking, and I had walked like around the block, not even like halfway around the block. I was pretty much making my way around the block, and I felt something. Like, it was weird. It was the weirdest feeling. And to be honest, living in New York, it kind of put me on alert. So the thing is that my dog was in his own world. And I wasn't trying to alert my dog to look back at the person. But I kind of glanced over to check, to look, and this guy had his eyes like directly on me. Now, if you're going to say, "Oh, maybe he didn't see the dog." My dog was an all-white Staffordshire Terrier. He looked like a mean dog. He wasn't a mean dog, but he looked like a mean dog. However, if this guy were to attack me, my dog wouldn't hesitate to defend me. Actually, if he went after another female in the street, my dog wouldn't hesitate to defend that female. My dog was just that type of dog that just didn't take abuse on females lightly. I don't know how this happened. That was just the way he was. Even with my husband, if my husband were to go after another female that even my dog did not know, my dog would put himself in the middle of that attack. That's just, again, like I said, that's how he was. I don't know if you could call him a gentleman, but yeah. So my alert has gone up, but I thought to myself, maybe, just maybe, he wasn't looking at me. Maybe it was just in the same direction. So I decided, because I had seen another person walking towards us, that he was just waiting for that person to just pass by. So what I did was, before that person decided to, well, not decided, but like came closer, I, well, I would guess jaywalked across the street just to get away from the person. So after that, I was walking up the block instead of walking down the block. So I was walking the way where I would go home. So I know this is probably the stupidest thing, but I walked across the street and I saw him. He had followed me across the street. Now he's following me across the street again. My dog is totally oblivious. Totally oblivious. He still hasn't peed, and I'm getting a little worried. He hasn't peed or pooped. He's just been like in his own little world. Which, thank God, because I would have had to stop if he did. He just kept going. I guess he didn't find a spot. I don't know. So I'm headed towards the direction of my home. And instead of going into, because like there's a path where you could get into the backyard, I went to the other person's path. It's like 3 houses, and there's 2 paths to get to the same point. So I went down the other path and I crossed all the way over to my yard, and I kind of like unleashed my dog because if anything happens, he followed me. I didn't follow him. I also made it a point to cross over because there was a security camera. Now, if he followed me down the path where I was and he crossed over, the security camera would have caught it. The lights would have been turned on. You would have seen him clear. So after that, I grabbed this, and it was pretty cold. I grabbed the hose and I just waited, and I kind of like peeked out, and I saw that he was walking past where I was. He didn't even look down, he just walked past. So I waited a good maybe 2 minutes, because if I saw him like on the other side, I would have just... Sorry, my daughter came in. But yeah, so like I was saying, if he would have walked down the path that I saw him walking down, well, that I was walking down, I didn't really see him walking down. But if I actually saw him, then I would have probably had my dog run with me. He was pretty good. He was a pretty good dog because he would just, if I would tell him to run with me, he would run side by side. So I would have probably just ran and kind of like unlocked my door. And if anything, because thank goodness, like I unleashed him, then he could maneuver quicker. And I'm not saying I wanted him to attack him, but if worse comes to worse, then we both need to defend ourselves. All of this was just to make sure that I don't have a dog that is labeled a dangerous dog, even though I was the one that was being pursued. And that is the problem with society today. The thing is that, and the way the news would have probably portrayed it if he actually attacked me and then my dog attacked him with no one knowing or no one seeing or no one just being an eyewitness, would be Pitbull attacks man, Pitbull owner trying to defend Pitbull actions. If I had a black lab or a golden retriever and my dog attacked the person, I feel like the news would have been like, hero dog saves owner. But because of the paranoia that everybody else makes me feel, I felt like I couldn't have my dog defend me if that was the case. But that being set aside, I was also afraid that the guy had some sort of weapon, because think about it. I really do feel like he knew that this dog was near me and this dog was mine. I do believe that he did see this dog. So why are you pursuing a person that has such a big dog. There has got to be something wrong with this person, or the person has a motive to hurt some sort of reputation or physically hurting my dog. Either way, I didn't want to be a part of that at all. So, yeah. Today I'm gonna start deleting some of my Clash of Clans videos because I realized that every time I swapped from character to character, it kind of put up a name. And to be honest, even though it isn't my name, I normally make accounts that don't have my name, but I never want to link any name with my videos. I don't want to link any name. It could be John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, and yeah, I don't want that linked to this particular YouTube channel. So I think, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get this like months later, but as of May 4th, which again, like I said, you're going to be getting this later, this news later, and if you're wondering why I actually deleted those videos, that's the reason why. I am trying to keep this channel strictly random chat. So I'm going to go through each and every video that I see Clash of Clans in, and then I'm just going to redo whatever I need to say. Hopefully I'll just make it in one straight up video just to like keep it all together. So, but anyways, thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to know more about the things I talk about, feel free to subscribe. This video is going to be staying up because I am not switching through characters as often as I did. But thank you for watching. Take care. Bye!